So do you guys know what today is? It is March 22nd and it is Kiko's birthday. He turned 12 today, my little old doggy. He's down the hall pouting. He's about to open his stuff in a second. Anyways, we are going to talk about BGC 17 episode 6, Strike Up a Match. And I think this is by far my favorite episode, but I feel like I say that a lot, so I don't really know what that means to you guys, but it definitely does feel like I really, really like this episode. It was entertaining, like, the entire time. So it starts with Key waking up pissed because of Bree's comment of her being too loud last night. And, of course, her saying, she doesn't want to fight and argue anymore, but she takes any opportunity to start an argument or a fight. Look at my doggy. Come here. Come say hi. Oh, my little old doggy. Come say hi to them. Oh, you're so sweet. Such a sweet boy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Give me your toy. Okay, so we then see Seven calling her mom, and she says this overly tan new stripper girl is getting on her nerves. Kiko is such a brat. Okay, so I had I have like this little not carry-on bag. I'm thinking of like the airport. I have like this little bag that has random stuff in it, right? That I take sometimes. And I was like, why is everything on the floor out of this bag? And I looked. I left a damn chocolate chip granola bar in the bag. He decided to eat it on my white rug. So now my white rug has a nice brown chocolate chip stain on it. Do you see it? You see all the granola pieces too? What a brat. Yeah, Kiko, I know you did that. Okay, so yeah. Key then comes to Bree as soon as she wakes up in the morning, and she says, Bree lets her know, like, whether you think I was too loud or not, you were loud, like, that's your perception, and I respectfully came to you. And she says, and then Key gets kind of annoyed because she's like, I wasn't loud. And then Key makes the comment that she feels like she's talking to a wall. Okay, this is what I have learned about other people, whether you think you're loud or not. And I'm siding with Bree on this, and not because I like her or she was my favorite last episode, but because I do believe in that. So say, for instance, you may say something and you may not say it with bad intent, but it may hurt someone else's feelings. With that being said, it's their perception of what you said. So it's more of you're apologizing, not necessarily for what you said, you're apologizing for how it made them feel. So say, for instance, you joke and you're like, aha, you stupid. And they're like, they take offense to it. And you're like, no, I didn't mean it like that, but sorry if I made you feel that way. So you're not really apologizing for your action. You're apologizing for how they perceived what you did. So when Bree says, like, I came to you respectfully, so whether you think you was loud or not, you were loud. Whatever else. So in that sense, she's right. And for Key to be like, oh, I feel like I'm talking to a wall. No, her talking to you is like talking to a wall. So I still think she's like delusional because I feel like she's being the wall here, not Bree. Okay, Bree says Key is a little bit of a bully and her guy friend committed suicide from bullying, so she doesn't like that bullying crap. Kiki then goes to Scout Guys for her matchmaking bucket list thing, and Fran is happy that Bree stayed at home because she feels like they're so different and they're not really feeling each other, or at least Fran isn't feeling her. So they go out and they take pictures of the guys, and there was some really cute ones. I think the first guy was really cute. The security guy was kind of cute. And then the next three after him were cute, especially the last one, even though he's not my type. But I'm like, oh, they're all cute guys. Key then buys some skates, so she's not bored in the house. I don't think that's going to last. Help her not be bored and not wanting to fight. Which, by the way, I want to go get some skates. Me and Daly were supposed to be going skating a long time ago. I don't know how to skate backwards. Like, I didn't do that when I was in, like, middle school, high school. Middle school is when I went skating. Yeah, so I want to learn how to skate backwards. They gonna show me. They know how to do everything. She will braid your hair and teach you how to skate backwards. No, she crazy. And if you don't know who Day Day is, that's my little sister. She a little hood rat. Alright, so then what is next? All 7 girls go to the roof. They're hanging out. They're playing Never Have I Ever. And Bree is like off the chain at this point. She's saying, never have I been paid to pee in someone's mouth. And of course she's drinking because she has. And then she says, she kicked some guy. She got paid to kick some guy in the balls. Fran is completely disgusted by all this. And there was actually a really good quote that I liked on Instagram yesterday, which reminded me of the situation. I hope I saved it. You know that little save button they now have, which I really like. Please say I saved it. Okay, here it is. It says, I would rather surround myself with people who make a lot of mistakes and have no problem admitting to them than to surround myself with people who think they make none. And that definitely is like this, because, like, I'll tell you, oh, yeah, I messed up. I did this. I did that. I got arrested. I did, you know what I mean? But then I'll learn from my mistakes. But people that drive me crazy are the ones that act like they're perfect, knowing damn well they've done the same or worse, and then they don't admit to it. And I'm not saying that a bunch of other people have been paid to be in a guy's mouth, but I like the sense that Bree is being real in this situation, and the other girls, well, especially Fran, is completely disgusted. Like, ugh. But I'm sure she's done nasty stuff too. I mean, I don't know, unless she lives in a damn box. I don't know. Okay, Sayora then calls the hookah lounge, and she says she's from, oh, let me see, like Uzbekistan. I've never even heard of that place. She says she's always loved hookah, and I'm just looking at the phone at this point because I'm like, oh my god, the phone is like this rose gold color. My MacBook's rose gold. This Android phone, this iPhone, my iPad, and I'm actually buying like rose gold stuff for my office now. And I have this really cute globe that's like this blue. No, it's more like this like tealish looking color, and then it's gray for the land. But like, I really want to do everything rose gold. I saw, like, I went on Amazon, and you guys know I love Amazon. I saw a rose gold stapler, the little pencil holder, which I don't like stuff sitting out, but I wanted the pencil holder. I want the tape dispenser. I want all the rose gold stuff. So maybe that globe will end up coming in here since it matches, even though it looks like it goes into an office, but just so I can do rose gold in my office. But like, that phone gave me all these crazy ideas about wanting more rose gold. I got these little pins coming in the mail from Amazon, and they got these little crystals in it, and then they're rose gold pins. So I'm really excited about those. I'll show them to you next week if I remember. But I want to get all rose gold stuff. And I'm glad I had this conversation with you guys, because I am going to move the globe in here. Like, that was a last minute decision when I'm just rambling to you. Because I really wasn't going to do rose gold because of the whole globe being in there. So yeah, thank you for all your great input on how to redecorate my office with rose gold. All right, so yeah, Uzbekistan house phone is rose gold. So the girl, I get inspired by like the littlest things, right? So the girls go speed dating. Key is annoyed that the guys aren't there yet. She wanted to walk in and be like, oh, we're here, and they're all waiting on her, but no, that's not what happened. Seven says no one there is her type. She normally likes hood guys. And the guy in pink calls Seven Summer, and she's like, okay, I can't. He's getting all the camera time. He's telling Bree that he would rub her feet after she came home from the strip club. He wouldn't be jealous. And then Fran is disgusted at Bree twerking, and the guy peeps it and is excited. Oh, Key peeps it and is excited. That don't even make any damn sense. It almost looks like it said expired, but my pen kept messing up because I don't have my rose gold ones in yet. I don't know what the hell that means. Maybe y'all know what it means. I don't know. So they all go to the club that night, and Bree sees a guy. His name is Jamie. He's got tattoos on his face, and Sayora calls him over, but then she's all on his face. She's like, no, I got the number. I'll just give it to you instead of just letting Bree get it herself. She even tells the guy, like, you fine, like, whatever. She tells everybody she likes him. And yeah, Bree is all, or Sayora's all in his face. Key says, yep, every time. That's what she does. And Bree feels like she's cock blocked because she wanted the number. And why don't we have, like, our own word, how they say cock blocked? Like, shouldn't it be, like, pussy blocked? Like, shouldn't that be, like, the new terminology? Like, cock blocked. It's not, like, a universal... Well, it has been a universal thing, guy and female, but they need to change that. Pussy blocked. Okay, so Key and DeShayla are... Okay, wait. In the limo, or in the party bus, Bree decides to pee in a bottle, and some of it got on the floor. Fran is disgusted once again, and Bree says, we can... She's like, well, then throw up then. I don't care. Like, we can fight at home. And I think she even pours some of the pee out on the floor. That's so disgusting. But this is the weird thing to me. I don't feel like the other girls, Kiki and Fran, really liked Bree to begin with, because you know how, like, when you're friends with somebody and you like somebody and they do something stupid, you laugh at them. You're like, bitch, you retarded. I can't believe you doing that. That's stupid. That's nasty. Like, you tripping, right? And you laugh. So for the other girls not to really be buddy-buddy with Bree, being Key, Seven, and DeShayla, they laughing as if Bree is their friend. So I'm confused at this situation. I don't think Kiki and Fran ever really liked her too much. Because you laugh when your friend does stupid things, when they drink in and they being stupid. You don't, like, get disgusted and annoyed with them like that easy, and then the other girls were laughing. So that was really weird to me. So they laughing, and Bree decides, she said, fine, we can fight at home. She pulls her hair out. She starts biting off her nails. She's like, that is like one of the funniest things I've ever seen, like, ever. That was, like, so funny. You know, she did it in the interview or confessional, like, a week or an episode, I think last episode. So for her to do it, like, in real life, and she's doing it in the limo, like, I think that's my favorite thing this entire season. That was really, really good. That was funny. Okay, Kiki tells Fran, says she will jump Bree with her. Yeah, so Kiki's saying, Kiki tells Fran that she will jump Bree with her. So she's talking about jumping, and then, of course, later on she tries to say she never said it, and she would never jump, and da-da-da, but she clearly just said it, and she volunteered it. Nobody asked her. What is she? I don't know. Key then says, no jumping, that's some punk shit. Kiki says that she didn't say that. Bree tells Kiki, calm down, this isn't about you, and Kiki does not want to be called a jumper, so she's like, I would never. She's basically, like, crying, even though she just damn said it. That bitch is delusional, too. Her and Key are both delusional. The two Keys are delusional. So Bree then approaches Fran. Kiki's in between them, and she just reaches right in between and punches Fran right in the face, and of course they start fighting. Kiki's yelling and screaming, defending Fran, and Bree says, she called me a dirty, pissy bitch. I don't play that. That's really funny. Bree is crazy. So Fran's looking a hot mess. Like, she got a claw mark down her face. She's, like, with the security, looking all kinds of beat up. And now Kiki wants to argue with Sayora, saying, because Bree needs to talk to Say, and she wants her to pick a side. So, like, Bree and Sayora are supposed to be having a conversation about the guy at the club, and now Kiki's like, you didn't pick a side, so you must be with Bree. You've only known her for a few days. Like, that's fucked up. You're supposed to be our friend. You should have had Fran's side, and da-da-da. She's like, I'm cool with all y'all. I'm not getting stuck in the middle. Y'all didn't defend me when people came at me at the beginning, so, like, why should I defend you? So she's playing neutral at this point. Fran says she gets punched for no reason, and I'm like, no, actually, you were talking shit. You were looking at her funny in the, when she was twerking in the speed dating, and then you were talking shit, saying that's nasty, that's disgusting in the party bus. So you didn't get hit for no reason. You got hit because you were talking shit. Maybe, I do feel like Bree took it overboard. Yes, I do. Like, she took it way out of proportion, but it didn't come out of nowhere. That's for sure. Okay, Bree told Say, like, everything's okay. I just didn't like you being in that guy's face. But she's saying, you know, she doesn't really know better. Fran disrespected her, so that's why she's mad at Fran and not at Sayora. So now Say is stuck in the middle. Fran cries, and then she comes in screaming, talking about, you stripper piece of shit. And that's the one thing that's, like, really annoying. That's why I don't like when girls, like, when they go on and they say they're a stripper, like, that's, like, the attack word. Stripper and mom. Those are, like, the two worst words to say you are on Bad Girls Club, because they're like, oh, you're a mom, go to your children, you're a bad mom, you're this or that. Are you stripper? You a stripper bitch? You a nasty stripper? Like, so those are, like, the two things you don't want to tell people when you go on to Bad Girls Club, is that you a stripper or you a mom, because then you're going to hear it for every damn fight, which, of course, Fran keeps saying it. I think Kiki maybe said it. I believe Seven said it. Like, everybody just keeps saying it. So, they act like it's the worst thing in the world to be a mom or to be a stripper on Bad Girls Club. Okay, so Fran's screaming, Kiki's crying, and Seven's trying to calm Fran down a little bit, and she's saying, like, Kiki just want attention. She in here crying for no damn reason. Like, if you got a problem, then why don't you go fight Bree if you feel so strongly about it? And of course, Kiki gets all hyped up, and she gets all up in Bree's face, saying Fran was wrong. Kiki is all up on Bree, saying Fran was wrong. Oh, what you did to Fran was wrong. Bree says, back up. She's, like, all in her face, like, her big-ass titties are, like, kind of bumping her. She's like, you need to back up. I don't have a problem with you. You need to back up. And Kiki says, well, I feel like I need to defend her. So then Bree says, well, then defend her then. Of course, Kiki shoves her, and then they start fighting. Fran's on the floor crying. I feel like she's a little unstable at this point, but it might just be because of drinking, and in that house, it does get to you. So Kiki's saying, I'm your real friend. I fought her for you. Oh, my neck hurts. And then, of course, that's kind of hypocritical for what happens next. Then Kiki and friend go off on Say. They're all in the room saying, you didn't choose sides. She brings up that no one had her back, of course, and then Kiki walks up to her and hits Say right in the face and said, "Oh, you got a problem with me now?" Say says no, and she hits her right in the dead in the face, and I'm like, you just said you got your friend's back, but now you just hit your other friend in the face, and I felt like Kiki was closer to Sayora than she was to friend, or at least that was shown. So that was really weird that she did that, and completely wrong. I'm like looking at Kiki like, that's disgusting. Kiki definitely put herself at the bottom of my list on this episode because I really didn't like that. She always wants to be involved, and then she hit Sayora in the face. Like, what the hell? You supposed to talk to your friend? I don't like what you did. You don't hit them in the face. Like, what makes you like do that as a first reaction? Like, you hit her in the face. Seven, Key, and DeShayla are all sitting at the computer. I think one of them's eating. They just kind of laughing like, what is going on? They all supposed to be friends, and every last one of them's fighting. It's so funny. And I think DeShayla said it. She said, they're not friends because they like each other. They're friends by default because they just need some friends. And I kind of feel like that too, because Kiki went to that side because of her and Key's fallout. Fran was just kind of in between, floating around, and Sayora, of course, didn't really have a side, and Kiki went to her. So I feel like what DeShayla said was true. Like, they just friends by default. Okay, Say then comes to the kitchen, and she is talking to Bree about what's going on. And it's just, it's chaos. So I don't even know how many fights just happened, like 4. They all go to sleep, and friend says, "Morning, asshole," to Bree, and all the other girls start laughing. I'm surprised Bree didn't say anything, but Say pulls Fran aside and says, she was like, I didn't really want to pick sides, and, like, we're cool. And friend basically lets her know, well, we ain't friends if you ain't picking sides type thing. So it looks like the house is divided into 3, 2, and 2. It's going to be Kiki and Fran, Say and Bree, and then, of course, the trio. So my favorite little team thing is Bree and Say as of now. Kiki has scratches on her face too, and she says she's basically so I guess it's the broken up, clawed up fingernails because they all got scratches, right? It's not like she clawed them like Mimi clawed me. She was like smacking them, and I think punched them. So I guess her nails did, because you bite them off, oh my god, they'd be so sharp and jagged. Okay, Key then confronts Bree. And okay, so they're sitting at the computer somewhere, and Kiki is basically trying to make the house turn on Bree at this point, since Bree's against them, and they know they can't take Bree down. So she's saying that Bree said that they're all scared of her, that she got them on hush, and this, that, and the other. Key then confronts Bree. She's getting annoyed, and Seven's like, Key's falling for the drama. Like, she don't even believe that. She knows, like, what's going on here. Key and friend basically want another enemy against Bree, because they know that those two can't take her down themselves, so they trying to get 5 on 1 once again. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so let me go to your questions on Instagram. Let me show you some stuff I got. This is my new favorite polish. This is gel. It's Orly Gel FX, and it's called Beach Cruiser. It's this really, really pretty bright pink. It's actually prettier in person than it looks on this camera. And this lipstick I just got, so this is my favorite lip pencil that I've showed you guys before, Romantic Rose by It Cosmetics. And I just got this lipstick, which I really, really like. It's called Bare All 910 by Maybelline. So it was like $7, $8. It's so cute. I like this lipstick. My first time wearing it. Okay, questions. Kiko is knocked out. Okay, Winter Blizz JC, what do you think, Say versus Kiki? I think it was absolutely ridiculous. No. How are you going to hit your friend in the face and then say you sticking up for your friend, talking about Fran? Like, no, that was really, really bad. I don't like that. Okay, Armani with 3 eyes, dot spam with 3 M's. Do you think the house is getting more interesting without Susan and more so with Brianna? And by the way, I love you so much too. Yes, oh my god, it's so much better with Brianna. I love Brianna. I think she's one of my all-time favorites, like, out of BGC ever. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna like her next episode. Y'all know I'll be going back and forth, but as of now, she's like my all-time favorite. Okay, super smexy Mexi. Do you think Susan and Brianna will fight at the reunion? Susan and Brianna, they didn't meet each other on the show. Um, that's weird that you asked that. You must know something I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't think that they would, but maybe because I feel like Susan may say something crazy, and then of course Bri ain't gonna stand for it. So maybe they'll fight, but it's not from what happened in the house. Okay, it's me. Manny says, do you think BGCT was trying to start drama when he posted that screenshot? I don't know what screenshot you're talking about. Is it the one with Fran saying like, I saw one that said it was like, y'all know I don't be like looking at people's social media like that. Somebody sent me something and it said like, oh, Sarah wants to be relevant by doing reviews. Hashtag so overrated. I don't know what it was. Okay, for one, I do this because y'all, my people, like to watch them. Like, I don't need to stay relevant. Like, I'm always relevant. I always will be relevant. Like, did you not know I just got a new app out? Do you not know that I'm writing a sitcom? Do you not know that I'm about to have my own reality show? Like, I don't need to do nothing to stay relevant. Like, I got receipts for real. And, yeah, I don't even remember what the question was. Okay, so I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but, like, you just use my hashtag, so overrated. Hashtag, capital S, capital O. Hello. SO is my, wait, can you see it? SO is my initials, which is also my company name, SO Enterprises, which is how I got all this money. So, I mean, it really ain't hashtag that's so overrated because you know my hashtag and you're using my hashtag. Thank you for promoting me. Okay. Next, pretty toes. Da da da. Thank you. There's a really good question. I want to see if I see it now. Underscore mer underscore, do you have to work out with that? That's what I was wondering before I get the tea. You should, oh, okay, so people think that they're talking about flat tummy tea, and I don't believe one thing works. It's about your entire, like, it's everything. You know what I mean? Like, one thing helps with one thing. So, say, for instance, like, to stay in shape, it's because I drink water all the time. I eat 4 or 5 times a day. I eat balanced meals. I don't say I always eat healthy because I don't, but I eat a mixture of things. And I'm working out, drinking water, and I'm doing things that are healthy or, you know what I mean, that are good for me. So you can't just drink a tea and expect to lose weight and have a flat stomach. Like, no, you need to do everything. But that's like one thing to enhance what you're doing. It's like saying growing out your hair. Oh, you can just use the shampoo. Like, no, it's your shampoo, it's your conditioner, it's how much your heat you're putting on your hair. Are you taking hair vitamins? It's what you're eating, like in your diet. So nothing is ever a one thing. You should do a bunch of things to help. I hope that answers your question. I know that's not the answer you wanted to hear because people just want like a magic pill to do everything. Like, one pill, my hair's this long. Like, no, that's not the way it works. Okay, and let's see, one more. Suva.j, are you surprised Kiki hasn't gone home yet? It seems like she's always starting fights. Yeah, I guess she hasn't gone home because I feel like she ain't really beating nobody up. Like, she always getting beat up, so even though she may start or push first or hit first, it's like she the one getting beat up. So in that sense, she ain't really a liability in any sort of way. So I guess production just really don't care. I don't know. They don't care. All right, so I'm going to show you my least and my fave this episode. So I made an emoji, you know, with my app, EMOJI Me, under SO Enterprises Incorporated. Thank you very much. Hashtag so the CEO of my own company. I feel bad for Fran. There she is right there. And yeah, she look a hot mess on this damn episode. Next is clearly my least favorite, which is Kiki. No, how you gonna hit Sayora in the face? And then my favorite, once again, is Bri, and that's her little opening shot walking into the house, which I think she's a lot prettier normally. I just grabbed that picture really, really quick. So if you guys have not downloaded my app yet, my advertising is supposed to start this week. I looked at the ads last night. I'm making some changes, and it is on Android. So if you go to emojime.com, emojime.com. There is a little Google link and there is an Apple link to go directly to the App Store, so you don't have to search it in the App Store, even though you can do it that way. Just go to soemojime.com and click on the little Apple and stuff, and here it is. It's on Android. So yeah, you can download it on Android right now too. And until next week, I will see you guys later. I'm about to let Kiko open his gifts and I gotta go to class. Love you guys.